industry and not only those who can afford it. The Minister of Telecommunications and Postal Services, Dr. Siyabonga Cwele, engaged ICT stakeholders on the implementation of the National Integrated ICT Policy White Paper. He says it's important to fast-track the implementation of the policy. This is the fourth consultation with the sector since Cabinet approved the White Paper on the 28th of September in 2016.
The White Paper was introduced to facilitate the transformation of the industry. Minister Cwele says government's priority is to facilitate the implementation of the White Paper.
It is critical to engage them so that whatever I do, it doesn't become too disruptive, because it's a radical policy which is trying to extend access to everybody. So that's why we're engaging. It's been very positive to me, the discussion so far. We're engaging, we're listening to them, so that when we go to Parliament to start with the implementation mechanism, some of them will need legislative change, others they won't need legislative change. We should have taken into account of what people are saying.
According to the minister, the policy also envisages that the scarce radio frequency spectrum will be allocated to a single wholesale service provider. This is a radical departure from the current arrangement where spectrum is allocated to individual companies. In September, the Ministry of Telecommunications and Postal Services managed to get an interdict to halt ICASA's progress on the invitation to apply and a planned spectrum auction, which was scheduled for next May. Minister Cwele says there will be no spectrum auction.
It's a national resource. We want everybody to have access to this resource. It can't be just for those who have got money only. We're not looking at making huge bucks out of spectrum. We want the spectrum to facilitate the development of ICT facilities to be available in the townships, to be available in the rural areas, in the informal settlement, in small towns and in big towns. That's the objective of government, to make sure that we expand the access, because the ICT services are very important for the economy, for the growth and for the development of our citizens.
The Internet Service Providers Association says it's concerned about how the implementation will be done, since there were many failures before.
Because we've had years and years of implementation failures. We've had failures with regard to transformation on the one hand, and certainly we've had failures in terms of putting spectrum to work, in terms of getting greater access, creating greater competition. We're very pro the White Paper. We're very concerned about implementation. We want to work with the Minister and the Department. If we get implementation right, we believe it can make a massive difference to ordinary South Africans.
The White Paper also seeks to diversify participation by SMMEs, Black, youth and women-led enterprises. The Black IT Forum says it recommends that there be at least 51% Black ownership in ICT transactions.
Out of 10 South Africans, 8 of those are African Black, and those 8 out of 10 are not participating and influencing the industry and the economy the way it should. You'd find that, yes, we have triple BE codes and all of that, but those codes only result in benefits going to a certain part of the definition of what a Black person means.
The consultations will continue into 2017. The department is yet to consult civil society and is considering extending it to provinces as well. SABC News, Johannesburg.
As the festive season is upon